trying to find the scripture text, but it says, I think it's in Proverbs 19, that if you really know God and know Him, that you have begun your journey to know wisdom or to walk in wisdom. So it really is bigger than just our skill sets.
Anybody have anything to say with wisdom, understanding, respect?
I was just going to say, I agree with everything that was said. And it seems like kind of the definition, particularly not to kind of harp on the wisdom piece, but it seems like that's like the difference between the wisdom of man and like the wisdom of God. Because like definitely like if you meet a person who's like older, they're definitely wise. They definitely have the wisdom that's defined there. They definitely have the ability to put their skills and past experiences to work in the present. That comes with age, just like really the wisdom of man that'll kind of naturally happen. But when someone says like you're wise behind your years, those kind of things, like that's really the wisdom of God. And that definitely has nothing to do with our skills or our past experiences. It just comes from both what Larry and Apostle was saying. Like it just comes from God. It comes from discernment. It comes from the knowledge that only He gives. So that's all I guess on that. Well, really, I guess not even just with wisdom, but with understanding as well. Like those are both things that, like, there's an understanding that you can get like in and of yourself from kind of just your own abilities. But then it's like when you have like God gives you supernatural understanding, but when He gives you like insight into something or revelation on something, it's like heightened. So I think it's like these definitions aren't like necessarily wrong. It's like these definitions, but then with like Christ is like 2.0 because it's like wisdom, times like 10, understanding times 10, supernaturally imposed. So that's all I wanted to add.
Here's a text in Proverbs I think you ought to hear. Just back up what Malachi just said. It's Proverbs 9:10. It says, the fear or reverence, respect of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the holy is understanding. Yeah, 9:10, the Proverbs. The respect or reverence that we have for the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the Holy One is understanding. That's pretty profound, that we really can't even walk in depths of wisdom or understanding and knowledge unless we know.
Yeah. So how do we develop characteristics that define leaders? One of the things is dying to power. And we can't follow the world's model of leadership. God never intended leadership to be a power play. Leaders must be servants, the kingdom of opposites. Like Jesus, we are a seed that has to die so you can bear fruit. And we're actually going to watch a video, so I'm just trying to go through this real quick because it's a little video clip that actually says all this. You can't do what you want all the time, and you can't tell people what to do if you aren't doing it. So I'm going to try to find this clip real quick for you guys so you guys can see it. It's actually a pretty good clip. You just have to listen up to the clip yet.
Was Brandon available?
Hmm.
Was Brandon available?
Did we pick it on him?